Good morning, student. Hope all of you are doing well. Today I am going to discuss about the concept of potential energy and how to solve the numerical problems which are based on potential energy. That things today I will discuss it. Okay, let's see. So, at first, we have to know about what is potential energy. Potential energy refers to the energy stored in a body. It is the energy possessed by a body by virtue of its position or its configuration. Potential energy is of two types: gravitational potential energy and elastic potential energy. Energy possessed by an object due to its position or shape is known as potential energy. Let's see some examples of potential energy. Let's see some example of potential energy. So, when water stored in a dam at a higher level than ground has more potential energy than water at a ground level. Similarly, a book kept on a table has more potential energy than a book kept at a lower level. So see here, the book kept on a table has potential energy. Next example is a stress spring, a twist rubber band, a pull back bow possess potential energy due to their shape. Okay, so now we know potential energy is of two types: gravitational potential energy and elastic potential energy. So now I will cover gravitational potential energy. So at first we have to know what is gravitational potential energy. An object is said to have gravitational potential energy due to its raised position or height. It is because work has to be done to raise a body to a certain height against the pull of gravity. Thus, when a brick is raised to a height, the work done on it gets stored as gravitational potential energy, because that work done happened against the pull of gravity. Similarly, a flower pot placed on a balcony rail, a raised stone and water stored in a reservoir above a dam possess gravitational potential energy. The gravitational potential energy of a body is measured using the expression potential energy equals to mgh. So, using this expression we can solve those problems which are based on gravity. So, this is the expression of gravitational potential energy of a body is measured using that expression. So potential energy equals to mgh. Here m is the mass of the body and SI unit is in kg, and g is the acceleration due to gravity. Its value, the small g's value is 9.8 meter per second square, or it is nearly equal to 10 meter per second square. And h is the height at which the body is placed above the reference level, and its SI unit is in meter. Okay, so let's see. So this is the expression of gravitational potential energy. Potential energy equals to mgh. So here you see that potential energy is directly proportional to mass, and directly proportional to the height at which the body is placed above the reference level. So we always consider as a reference level as ground. So gravitational potential energy of an object depends upon its mass, acceleration due to gravity, and height up to which the object is raised above the reference level, means actually the ground. So gravitational potential energy increase with the increase in height, even if the two objects have same mass. So see in this picture, that first case you see that mass, or means you that see that 500 Newton. So both weight, so F equals to mg. So G is constant, so because this value is G is 9.8 meter per second square, or you can, if you want, you can take 10, or it is 9.8 is nearly equal to 10 meter per second square. So both cases mass, you see that mass is same, only that difference is in between the height. So more potential energy as height is more. But in this case, the both cases the height is same, but difference in between that weight. See see this expression. So height is same, so only is difference in between this. So means G is constant, because G is fixed with both cases, but that only the difference in between may be mass. So this M into G is it called weight. So only difference in that mass. So more potential energy as weight is more. So gravitational potential energy increase with the increase in mass, even if the two objects are kept at the same height. And gravitational potential energy is expressed in joule, capital J. So now is that another part is that, because potential energy is of two types, gravitational potential energy and elastic potential energy. Now I will cover the elastic potential energy. Elastic potential energy is the energy that gets stored in a body when the body is stretched or compressed or bent. For example, when the elastic band of a catapult is stretched, means work to be done there. So elastic potential energy gets stored in the band. When the band is released, it can make a stone move with great speed. So there's also the work to be done there, because the stone move with great speed. So displacement after applying a force, but due to that applied force, that displacement will be there. So we say that work to be done there. So the kinetic energy of the moving stone is obtained from this elastic potential energy stored in the band. So look at this picture. I think all of you know how to work is it, this catapult. So if you want, you can do this experiment by using a small paper piece and with a rubber band. You do this, you see that how much speed that small paper piece moved with great speed. So now is the very important part in this chapter is how to solve the numerical problems which are based on potential energy. So let's see the first example. Example 1. Calculate the potential energy in the following cases. A stone weighing 2 kg placed at a height of 8 meter above the ground. And second question is that a cat weighing 5 kg sitting on a roof 10 meter above the ground. Take G equals to 10 meter per second square. So if in question the value of G is given, it's okay. But if it not given, but that's why you have to memorize. The value of G is 9.8 meter per second square, or it is nearly equal to 10 meter per second square. So how to solve this problem? So see, this mass is given, 2 kg mass is given and height is given. So mass M is equal to 2 kg, H is equal to 8 meter and G equals to 10 meter per second square. So we put this value in this expression, potential energy equals to mgh, and solve it, then you will get the result. Second problem also, the cat weighing. So you see that weight is given, but it is not, you see this also, then look at this unit. Here you written weighing, but it is not that weight. It is not that M is M into G. It is actually the given the mass, because when we multiplied with mass into this acceleration due to gravity, that we will get weight. So mass is here 5 kg. So see this unit and then you find out what is this value are given. H is equal to 10 meter, G is equal to 10 meter per second square. And put this value on that expression, potential energy equals to mgh, and you get the result. See the next problem. A water pump can lift 60 kg of water per unit to a tank per minute to a tank If the potential energy of the water storage is 21.6 kilojoule, compute the height of the water tank. Take G equal to 10 meter per second square. So potential energy is given 21.6 kilojoule. So at first you have to convert it in kilojoule to joule. Then mass is given 60 kg, G is we know 10 meter per second square. This is also given in this question. So you put this value in the given expression, potential energy equals to mgh, and we will just simplify it, and we will get the h is equal to 36 meter. Let's see the second example. Next example, number 3. Calculate the potential energy of a stone weighing 2.5 kg placed at a height of 6 meter. So mass is given, height is given, G we know 10 meter per second square, and we will put those values in that expression mgh, and we will solve it and get that result 150 joule. Number 4. The calculate the work done by a boy is in lifting a 10 kg laptop from the ground and keeping it on a shelf 1.5 meter high. So mass is given, G is given, H is given. So at first we have to find out mg. So then we will get force, and work done is asking about the calculate the work done. So work done is equal to, we know the force into displacement. Then you put those values and will get the result. Next problem, number 5. A person does 500,000 joule of work in climbing a tree of height 5 meter. Calculate the mass of the person. So potential energy is given, height is given, G is equal to 10 meter per second square, and m to be calculated. So put the value on the expression, potential energy equals to mgh, and put those values and get m is equal to 100 kg. Okay, number 6. Find the gravitational potential energy of a box that has a mass of 13 kg and is 4.3 meter above the ground. Assume G is equal to 10 meter per second square. So mass is given, G is given, H is given. So we know that expression, gravitational potential energy equals to mgh, and we put those values on that and simplify it. You will get 559 joule. Number 7. An apple on a tree has a gravitational potential energy of 175 joule and mass of 200 gram. How high from the ground is the apple? Assuming that G is equal to small g is equal to 10 meter per second square. So gravitational potential energy is given 175 joule. Small g is given also 10 meter per second square. Mass 200 gram. So see this unit. So potential energy's unit is joule. So it is in SI, and small g's value is in SI, but the mass m, small m value is in gram. So this gram is that unit of mass in CGS unit. CGS unit of mass. So we have to convert it into SI, because one unit is in CGS and other unit is in SI. That will make a confusion and your answer will not correct. So we have to convert it into in same unit. So this is in CGS, you have to convert it in SI. So 0.2 kg. So now since the gravitational potential energy equals to mgh, and you put those values on that above expression, gravitational potential energy equals to mgh, and will get h is equal to 87.5 meter. Hence apple is 87.5 meter above the ground. So this way you can solve all those problem and do that worksheet which are based on that potential energy as well as kinetic energy. You solve it nicely, and in my next video I will discuss about that energy transformation, because already we know energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be changed from one form to the another form. So how to do this, that things I will discuss in my next video. Okay, thank you student. Stay home and safe.